Here's one tip for every monument in Rust. Starting with Radtown. Inside the recycler building there's a really hidden spot. All you have to do is jump onto this locker and then jump onto this light. Now sitting in this spot makes you really hard to see. Next up we have Large Oil Rig. You can actually get on top of the red card room. All you have to do is jump onto this vent and then jump onto this railing and you can easily get up here. And this is also a pretty good spot for taking heavies. On Small Oil Rig you can find walls just like this one. But if you turn your object quality down to 0, you can see and shoot right through it. At Arctic Research Base, the snowmobile that you get here is actually just as fast on sand as it is on snow. At launch site, if you're ever at the top and you want to get down really quickly, all you have to do is jump into one of these 4 buildings, and as you can see, you won't take any fall damage. If you're ever at the top of Dome and you want to get down quickly, all you have to do is find this pipe and slide down in between it, and as you can see, you won't take any damage. At Outpost, a quick and safe way to get started is to break these signs. Each one will give you a pipe and a road sign, which you can recycle into 5 scrap and 1 high qual. Now at Bandit Camp, did you know that you can actually fish in the water here? This can be a pretty good way to farm up some scrap. At Train Yard, there's actually a hidden room. To get in here, all you have to do is drop down. And once you're in here, you could drop some loot off, or maybe you just want to sit in here and camp. As while you're up here, you're quite hard to see. Next, at Military Tunnel, if you jump on this light and then jump onto this pipe and walk all the way down, you'll be in quite a good hiding spot. At Harbour, they've recently added a bunch of these new bushes, which, as you can see, are perfect for hiding in. Now at Underwater Labs, did you know you can actually fish in the moon pools while you're waiting for the crates to respawn? At Junkyard, did you know that you can actually use this crane to kill other players? At Satellite Dish, you can actually get on top of the broken satellite. This is a pretty good hiding spot. At Water Treatment, if you place a barricade just like this, it's actually impossible to get into the main building without breaking it. At Missile Silo, you can actually get to the very bottom without taking any fall damage, like I'm showing on screen. At Lighthouse, there's actually a sneaky way to get to a recycler. If you run to the top of this staircase and then jump into the middle, and then carry on towards the recycler, you'll be right behind it. Now at Gas Station, if you jump off the roof normally, you'll take fall damage. But if you jump on this metal beam first and then drop down, you'll take no fall damage. At Supermarket, you can actually access the recycler from this side of the fence. You can actually hide inside of all the quarries. If you go in here and keep jumping, you'll eventually get stuck. Now this is a pretty hidden spot. In Mining Outpost, most people know if you jump on these tires you can jump on the roof, but there's actually another way to do this by jumping on this shack roof and then through this hole. At Fishing Village, you can actually do a mission that will give you a pump shotgun as the reward. All you have to do is untie 10 underwater crates. There's another mission at Ranch which is worth doing. It costs 25 scrap to do, and it'll spawn a toolbox in with loads of loot. At Ferry Terminal, there's actually a fully powered car lift. At Airfield, you can actually jump on top of the school from this tower. It's a pretty good spot. At Abandoned Cabins, there's actually a bunch of these small sulfur nodes that you can pick up, making it quite a good place to get a bit of sulfur. At Abandoned Military Base, you don't have to go through one of the entrances, you can just jump through the barbed wire. At Giant Excavator, for the cost of 1 diesel, you can either get 5,000 metal frags, 10,000 stone, 2,000 sulfur ore, or 100 high qual. Sewer Branch has 10 crate spawns outside and 9 more inside the puzzle room, making it the best green card monument in the game. And finally, Power Plant is the monument with the most recyclers. There's one in this red container, there's one in this building, and finally there's one in the main building. And that was one tip for every monument in Rust.